Whenever you're calling, baby, you know I turn around.
Gentlemen, we are back. Puckett, Mr. X at the helm here in New York City. Tonight's ESR brought to you by Xbox One, official console of MLG. Xbox One. There's 3 of them in here right now. We're giving one away.
Yeah, we are. Not one of these, brand new one.
Yeah, it hasn't even been opened yet.
Nah, you get a brand new one.
I wonder if it comes with a free game.
Does it?
I don't know.
Might.
Yo, Microsoft, what are we sending out? Hit me up.
Yeah, might be.
Sure, I got the details in an email.
They're coming out with a new Xbox One.
Really?
Yeah.
Talk to me about this.
1 terabyte. And
A terabyte.
And the new controller.
When you and I first got the internet, we were like this tall.
Yes. My Xbox, the original Xbox had like what, like 4 gigs?
I think it was.
It was like 4 gigs, I think.
I remember when the 256 gig Xbox came out, and everyone was like,
Yeah.
"Whoa,
What? That's insane. Why would you need that much
Do you
space?
remember having to buy a second memory card for your N64?
Yeah.
So that you could keep save games in like.
Or what
Zelda
about
and
when Donkey Kong 64, like the graphics were too good, so you had to get that little red expansion thing that went on the top.
upgrade your console
Put
with
some more RAM, like it was just like a cartridge of RAM you just put into your console.
how far we have come. Right. We now have a terabyte available in a console.
Well, it's like I think my mom is going to try and come to the finals.
What's that?
My mom's going to come to the finals.
Oh, really?
The last event she's seen
We're taking your mom to New Orleans?
Meadowlands 2006.
Wow. So,
So-
10,000 square foot to like 200,000 square
Yeah.
foot is what we're looking at.
Right. I think you can say like, yeah, Meadowlands 2006, that was like tiny, and then like
we've grown out of the metal.
Right.
We are
Yeah,
not
no.
able to fit in there anymore.
no, that's why I think she doesn't understand. Like, she's like, what do you do when you travel like all these things? Because she still remembers like, okay, you're still at the Meadowlands 2006.
Yeah.
No, we're in like big tents.
Yo, Mom.
We're doing big-ish now, Mom.
We got big consoles. We got big tournaments tonight.
I keep telling Adam though we do need an event on the moon.
Agreed. I was actually thinking Mars, but it takes about 9 years to get
Yeah.
there. It's a little overrated.
I mean, we could totally do it. I don't know how we would get whatever game we're.
My-
We'd have to commit to a game pretty early on.
My scientific facts are terribly inaccurate. However, I do know one fact, and we are going into match number 2 of the night. Xbox One being given away during this one. It is OpTic Gaming versus compLexity. Both of these teams won their first matchup over Icons Conquer, as well as Team Caliber at 3-1 each. Now, OpTic, they struggled in their first hardpoint, but dominated the most recent one. Same thing pretty much could be said about that compLexity team.
John putting down some crazy shots long range. Was he able to get his streaks there? Didn't get a chance to
Nope.
see. No, he was so close. It's going to be Colt jumping out to an early lead, but they have, the bad spawn for this next, so they want to try and push, get that. Actually, no, sorry. They have the good spawn now. They're spawning up top.
Yes.
You want to have that
You wanna
spawn for
hold
the
the
next
top
one.
control.
Yeah, you want to force them to come down low through that little, they really just have that ramp where they can come through the side door.
The scary part, though, is if you're where Clacer's at and your whole team dies. Because then you're spawning on the opposite side of the map from
Yeah.
the treehouse where you want to be, and that area is going to get challenged by one player inside right now. Rambo's got to take care of business. I believe it's going to be Merc up here, and Merc, always known for his anchor play on whatever team he is a part of. A big win there will keep his team with the better spawns.
And Merc's done a really nice job tonight. Merc and Big T, maybe they make a comeback teaming together for Black Ops 3. Merc probably not on his desired team right now.
I don't even know. He's playing for AR, I think.
Yeah, playing with some players he's never played with before. Probably would love to get back to playing with Big T. Maybe we say an old men of OpTic like squad that competes.
I would actually love to see them adapt the old Meta OpTic brand. I was
Yeah.
trying to think, what other names could you give this team?
We've lost control.
You just have to give them old men of OpTic. I mean,
Oldest men of OpTic.
the oldest of the old.
Elderly.
Just get Merc, Nade, Big T, and who else can you throw in there?
Definitely not Fwiz. Maybe
Nah.
Diesel. I think Diesel still got it somewhere in him.
Might be able to.
It does look like compLexity is going to retake the hard point. However, OpTic is set up for the new one, and right away you are going to see Merc posted up behind the head glitch 1, looking for the second over at the statue. Shot's not 100% pure yet, and look at the patience by Big T, letting people run by and then shooting them in the back. Haven't seen that type of play in quite a while.
He's definitely played this off stream a little bit. Like his S&D struggled just from the standpoint that obviously like search and destroy versus pros and like public players probably a little bit different, but
right.
you know, Big T definitely has all those the gun skill down to play against, you know, the pros. I mean, he's been definitely playing, you know, a lot of league play probably, getting ready for it, and a lot of these pros just coming off of AW. It's such a drastic change.
Question: is Midnight old enough to become a member of the Old Men of OpTic?
Yeah.
It's like,
Why not?
she'll be an honorary member. I was looking through it. She was been playing a lot of Black Ops 2 recently. I wonder who she's still gaming with these days. On your scoreboard, though, 64-62, 7 minutes still to go. You take a look at our numbers. Last time, Clayster was dominant. This time, kind of being shut down. He's held to 8 and 9. Only positive player on the team is Pat Price, who's very slow to get things started in their first hard point against Icons Conquer.
Yeah. Since then, though, I mean, the last few games we saw from him, he's heated up. Did we see a shotgun in that hill?
Oh, yeah. There was a Remington blast.
I think I saw
there
Remington
it is.
blast.
Big T's pulling it out. And there's my dude, John. John, this is what I've been waiting years for.
John's got it out as well, so now we got some shotgun action from both teams. This is why you love Black Ops 2. So much, you know, different gun variety and class variety from hill to hill.
And I just remember, like, my very first time casting Black Ops 2. You know, I had done Modern Warfare 2, I think, Grand Finals with Fwiz. I did the cast for that. That was my first ever cast. But then I did Black Ops 2 at Dallas. John was a member of the Fear Squad that went to Game 5 against Hex P, which featured players like Gucci and Tipsy back in the day. And John was just honestly the best player in that lobby by a long shot. He kept fearing every single game. He went off putting up over 40 kills, and I think both of the hard points there, he takes himself out with a Hellstorm missile as JCap was creeping up. He was trying to get greedy for the War Machine, and it's going to fire back on him here. Backfire, others would say. I'm looking at the minimap, though, Matt, and OpTic Gaming, they're nowhere near this hill. This is going to be tough to break.
Yeah, it's going to be so hard for OpTic Gaming to break this one, and John had those streaks, used them, still with that Remington.
Not the best class for this hill.
No, not for this hill, but just bring up the scoreboard. What is Clay so far in this one?
He was 8 and 9 last time we checked in, 12 and 13. 13s after that. The real difference has been Rambo Ray went on a bit of a streak.
Yeah, you know, Ray we've seen struggling a little bit tonight, but you know, he's been doing the OBJ for this team.
He's got more kills than he did in his first hard.
I think for this call team, as long as they make it to tomorrow, they're in pretty good shape. I mean, out of the teams that you've seen, because you did last night and now tonight, who's been the strongest thus far?
Adversity, no doubt.
Yeah.
But I think Adversity's slaying power could definitely be met by either OpTic Gaming or compLexity so far this evening.
And then I believe whoever gets second tonight in groups would probably play ADV first tomorrow.
Yeah, whoever gets second will definitely play ADV. And whoever gets first is going to play FaZe. And honestly, that's the team you want to be, because FaZe was struggling terribly in hard points last night. They were getting 100-point clubbed left and right. And if you look at the best of sevens that are going to be played, there's going to be 3 hard points in it.
Yeah. So no, either of these teams probably makes quick work of that FaZe team.
I lied, just 2.
That ADV team, though, is going to be a struggle for any team to go up against. But this could actually be potential, finals preview.
I'm excited.
I know, I'm excited.
I just got even more excited as you said that. I was like, yo, best of 11, OpTic compLexity, let's go, baby.
I'd be okay with that.
Clayster on a 4 streak, starting to heat up here. And I want to see who's doing it for the OpTic squad. 24 and 20. Pat Price on the other end. And 19 and 18, really your best score. That's coming out of Big Timer.
Yeah, nah. Somebody tweeted me that Big Timer's having a lot of fun tonight during this stream.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Big T. So definitely knocking him down while he playing, taking control. You see some of the reactions out of Big T.
It's Big Tyrone, for those of you who don't know his real first name.
Oh, is that his?
Yeah, it's Big Tyrone.
Oh, okay. Did not know that.
Now you do.
You learn something new every day.
It's definitely not Big Timer. It's Big Tyrone.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to see a little bit of a push here coming from the compLexity lineup, but Scumpy shutting it down until that jump from John. John has constantly been flooding into all of the hills. Remington in hand earlier. Now he's gone back to the MP7. Matt, what was the MP7 known for? Because I know we saw a few players to use it, but the majority chose to go with the MSMC.
Rambo loves the MP7. That's kind of what you knew it for. I had a little bit more bullets than the MSMC. I think the MSMC was just better overall. The MP7, a gun that you can spray a little bit more.
And you see how accurate it is, though. It's
Yeah.
still a very good gun, and John was getting kills cross-map with it in the first hardpoint. Now coming down to a 40-point game, currently still in the lead is compLexity, but OpTic trying to storm back. They're locking down the hardpoint. Jacob's going to fall. Merc needs to get these kills, and it looks like they just got some help from Big Timer's two-piece. Looking at your mini-map, the flood's coming from the left. Merc too slow to react to that one. Already Big Timer rotating to the church hardpoint. Heads-up play there. He knows how to anchor.
He just wants to rotate because he has a shotgun, probably. And actually, no, he's going to be inside
MA.
without.
This is going to be really tough.
He's got that B2R pistol, though. He's ready to go. How dominant do you remember with those dual pistols?
Rambo Ray was one of the best with them.
He only used those. He didn't even select a gun.
Like, yo, MSMC's overrated. Look at my machine pissed out. Yeah, Big T doesn't have time to reload. He's so paranoid about someone hitting that front window.
Yeah. It's going to be off the gaming, though. Should be able to make a little bit of a comeback. Ooh, Big T, no flak jacket.
Flak and a single Semtex from Rambo Ray is going to clear house.
That's huge. I mean, usually you saw flak jacket on most classes during this hill.
Pat Price has been the most dominant player in the game from the get-go. Still about +8, looking for more kills on mid-street, going to keep his opponents at a distance. Meanwhile, guess who's in hill? It's John with the Remington. Pop shots all day for John as they're trying to jump up the front. He's just laying them out. Rambo has to defend himself, though. It's Scumpy who comes in with the Remington of his own. Good teamwork there by compLexity. The hill, the lead, rather, was only 20 points separating the two squads. Now, going into the last 50 seconds, you got to think this game is over, and it's just about mathematically there. We're going to see compLexity winning their first hard point here, and really got to give credit to the way Captain Pat Price has played throughout this whole game.
Oh, yeah, he's dominated this game with the AR, and this is what, I guess, kind of made Cole the team that they were on Yemen. By far their best hardpoint map, I would say, was Yemen. It was because you had the ability to have 3 top quality ARs. I mean, you could make the argument that during the time of Black Ops 2, Aches, Crim, and Clay were all in the top 5 in AR players.
I think you've got to consider Parasite one of those as well.
Yeah.
But Aches was so versatile that you couldn't consider him just an AR.
No.
He could do everything, man.
And it's like Crim could anchor as well. So you had 3 very smart players with the assault rifle, and Yemen, a map that you have to be extremely disciplined holding spawns, definitely took advantage of some teams. And this is a crazy game going on right now, Puckett. It's actually going to be, Icons Conquer against TK. And about 10 seconds ago when I saw this game, it was